Should Mr. Dennis work with kids again?
No. Would you like me to expand on that?
Could you have elaborated if you would like?
Yeah. I think that Mr. Dennis has served in a role in Denver Public Schools and elsewhere. He's done his time with our children, and so I think this is an opportunity for him to potentially pursue another career path. But I don't think that any other district should retain Mr. Dennis moving forward. But that's my personal opinion, not an opinion representative of the board of the whole. And I will also say this, is that we have been clearly, and in my opinion, I believe it's a violation of state law. I did send an email to our general counsel expressing before the vote that I definitely felt intimidated and coerced to voting a certain way by Mr. Dennis's attorney. He threatened that any board member that voted in the affirmative for the termination would be named in the lawsuit against the district for First Amendment retaliation. I definitely reached out to our attorney and let them know via email that I was uncomfortable moving forward, but I would take the vote because it's a part of my statutory obligation as a board member. And I can't speak for other board members, but I do know that that sentiment is shared amongst others, that the comments of and threatening of naming people in the lawsuit if you don't get your way and when it comes to a vote is intimidation. And so I strongly encourage that in the future when we have these issues is don't try to persuade or intimidate your elected officials into voting a certain way, because we have to make sure that we are doing our statutory obligations and also being able to look through a lens, an unbiased lens. And so I hope that in the future we can rectify that. We know that on average Douglas County uses these rooms 80 times a year. We know that other metro districts are using these rooms. It's wrong. Putting kids in locked rooms and preventing arrests is wrong. We need to put mental health supports, wraparound services, helping students with the adults that we have in our buildings, not locking them away in schools. They go to school to learn, not to go to prison.